Hi everyone, this is Michael Sanders of the Michael Sanders Ghosties show, and my lovely ghostie of the day is Amalie from Silent Models.
Yes.
Hi
exactly.
Amalie.
Hi.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me here.
So I start off by always asking you, where you're from.
Yeah. I'm from Denmark.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah. What?
Wicked. That's great.
Wicked. I've never
I have
had
been to
that
Denmark.
expression.
Yes, I went to Denmark when I was maybe 11, 12 years old.
Oh, wow.
We had some family friends, literally neighbours across the street, and they had 3 daughters.
Yeah.
And they just became family friends. So we went to Jutland.
Yeah. That's where I'm from. Yeah.
Is that where you're from?
Like a
Wicked.
smaller town in Jutland.
And it was a lovely sort of rural place, and I remember
it's
it
really
very
different
well.
from here, but it's nice there. Yeah.
So, who are your parents? What do they do?
My mom is a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and my dad, he's the owner of a supermarket, and he's always been there. So it's like a part of my childhood was being there. It was really cool. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So you grew up
It's like the local
helping?
Yeah, exactly. It's like the local supermarket, so you know everyone in the city, and it's like the town, village.
You obviously have a niceness about you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're naturally nice.
Oh, thank you.
And obviously, you're from the nicest nation.
Oh,
and maybe not necessarily the nicest nation, but Denmark was voted the happiest place
yeah.
to live in the world.
Yeah, and I think it's still like number 3.
It's number 3 now?
Yeah.
It's dropped down in the ratings?
Yeah, it's dropped down, but it's still,
Shit, who took over?
I think it was Finland, I think was
Yeah.
number 1, and like Switzerland maybe, or...
Switzerland, that's surprising.
I don't remember, but it was...
Wow,
yeah.
so what do you put it down to the slip? Why are you less happy today?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or they're just happier.
Right. Yeah, they're just happier.
So you did grow up in a nice, happy home?
Yeah.
With nice, happy parents?
Yeah, really normal family, yeah.
And...
siblings and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so is it rural? Is it out in the countryside? Or is it...
Yeah, I think it's about like 2,000 people in the
Oh,
village.
wow.
Yeah, so it's really small.
Now, how do you stand out in a country full of blonde, blue-eyed, beautiful girls? Tell me how that happens. I'm sure you're classically representative of your country and race.
Yeah.
That there are just thousands and millions of girls that look like you.
Yeah, I know people think that it's like that in Denmark, that everyone has blue eyes. And
Sweden.
Yeah, and Sweden. But it's not really like that.
It's not. You didn't find that.
You find it, but it's not.
Did you stand out growing up in your little community as being particularly pretty, particularly charming?
I was the only one with like really blonde hair, and it's like it's more normal to have a little darker hair. Is
that right?
Yeah. It's
That's
not
so
that
odd.
many with that blonde hair, yeah.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I do.
And what are they? Who are they?
An older sister and a younger brother.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And what do they do?
My sister is studying to be a nurse as my mom.
Okay, she's followed in the family footsteps.
Yeah. And my brother, I don't know how you say it in English, but he's gonna build houses.
He's going to be a contractor, a builder?
Yeah, a builder, yeah.
Okay, but a builder or an architect?
A builder.
He wants to build houses?
Yeah, he wants to build the houses.
Okay, fantastic.
Use his hands, yeah, he likes that.
Now, what's your zodiac sign, star sign?
My star sign?
Yes, what month were you born in?
I'm born in March.
What does that make you? January, February, March. So this is your birth month.
Yeah, I just had birthday 2 days ago. Yeah.
Are you an Aries? Are you the ram?
I don't know. How do you say it in English? Because
are you the goat with horns?
No, I'm not. No, it's the one before.
So you're Pisces. Pisces.
Yeah.
You're fishies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. The spiritual sign.
Yeah. What?
Apparently that's the most spiritual of all of the signs of the zodiac because it's the last one. So by the time you get to be a Pisces, you've gone through all sorts of evolutions.
Oh, I didn't know.
And we all have all of the signs within us.
Yeah.
But the Pisceans have sort of transcended this mortal space, and that's why they're supposed to be all sort of airy-fairy and out of it a lot of the time, because you're almost not human anymore. You relate, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You completely relate, I'm sure.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, cool.
So what did you want to do when you were growing up as a little girl in Jutland? What were your dreams? What were you like?
I think I don't really have that thing that I really wanted to do when I was smaller, but I've been growing up dancing a lot. I've been dancing on a higher level ballroom and Latin.
Oh shit, that's amazing.
Yeah, that was really a part of my life.
Fuck, how does that happen?
Yeah, I don't know. My sister was doing it as well when she was like 4, and she was also really good at it.
Whoa, okay, so this again must be mummy. It must be parental.
Yeah.
It is parental, isn't it? So mum is a ballroom dancer?
She did it, but
she
not
did it
on a higher level. No, she was.
So it's a passion of hers.
Yeah.
It is. So she put you kids into ballroom dancing. Your son as well? No, just the girls.
Yeah. Oh, he did it as well for like
He did?
3 years. Yeah, but he didn't like it.
Okay, it wasn't for him.
No, but yeah, he did it.
Oh
So
wow.
that was like
okay. So how old were you if your sister was 4?
Yeah.
When were you? How old were you when you
I
started?
think I was about the same age.
Wow,
Yeah.
4 years old.
Yeah.
And specifically Latin?
Both ballroom and
And
Latin.
Latin.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. It
that's
was
so
really cool.
wild.
It was like.
My daughter dances, and we were
Oh,
watching this English documentary show about young ballroom dancers in England,
Yeah.
and these teachers who have the most success. Have you seen that? It's on Netflix,
no,
maybe.
I could imagine that they're like really strict at it.
They're very strict and they're
wasn't
very
like
good, and
fun
they've got
and-
lots
yeah.
of champions coming out
Yeah.
of this particular
Yeah.
dance school.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Ballroom Latin dancers themselves who decided that they were going to become teachers, and they're really successful at it. And apparently England is a very
Yeah, they're
very
really
good
Yeah,
at
yeah.
it.
There's a lot of good dancers from England. Yeah.
wow. So how many times a week? How seriously did you take this
I
hobby?
think it was like 3-4 times a week, and then in the weekends we had championships. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It
So
was
how did you do? Did you immediately take to it? Was it something that you liked, or was it a bit of a chore that you just did?
No, I liked that. Yeah, and I think because my sister did it as well, it was like I really
Oh yeah.
saw up to her. I wanted to do the same. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So do you still both do it?
No, I stopped when I was like 15, I think, and I'm 21, so it's a few years ago. But yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
the
I
whole of
really
your
like
childhood,
that. Yeah.
your whole of your
Yeah.
childhood was devoted to that. So
Yeah.
you have in your core a ballroom Latin dancer's
Yeah.
cellular structure.
Yeah, I think it'll always be there. Like.
It'll always be
part
there.
of me,
Do you
yeah.
do you dance now just for fun or?
Yeah, I do it for fun, but it's not ballroom and Latin. That's more like
Oh.
fitness dance and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So it's not something you missed. How did you give it up?
Sometimes
How did you give it up? Why? Was it just you lost interest because you became a teenager?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't have that much time to being with my friends and like do all this normal
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
a
stuff. So yeah,
sacrifice.
I wanted to try something else. Yeah. And
I
just
see.
not having that all the time. Yeah.
So how old were you when you got spotted? Tell me about your whole scouting and modelling journey.
I was 16, I think. Yeah, 16 or 16 when I got scouted. I was out shopping with my mother and my sister.
Classic.
Yeah. And I've never thought about being a model. It was like a completely new thing for me. Yeah, so.
How did you take it? What was your reaction to this offer?
Yeah, I was a bit surprised, and I didn't really know what it was. But yeah, I tried, and I got to the agency and talked with them, and they were really nice. So.
And your
Yeah, I
mum,
wanted
your
to
mum
try
was
it.
excited too?
Yeah, she loves it.
She loves
yeah,
it.
because she doesn't have the dance anymore, so I think
Of
she wanted to have something
course.
new to
Yes, to put
attach
in the
to.
scrapbook
Yeah, exactly.
and to live vicariously through.
Yeah, so she's crazy about it. Yeah.
That's so cool. So was she pushing? She was positive?
Yeah, she was positive, but not like pushing. It was my own choice if I wanted it or not. Yeah.
So what would you have done? What was your life like at 16, going to high school? What were your ambitions at that time?
About being a model or just...
No, before that, separate to modelling, before that happened,
Yeah.
what were you going to do?
What I wanted to be?
Yes.
I've always, or like from I was like 15, wanted to study economy. That's like...
You wanted to be an economist?
Yeah, I know, it's really weird. And people
It is a
are
bit
like,
weird.
it's-
How does
it
that
is a
come
bit
to,
weird,
how
but
does
I
that
don't
come
know
to
why.
you?
I just always liked that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wow. Is it
It's
something
so weird. Yeah, people are like, "Mm, but why? But yeah.
Is it something that you could go back to? Or?
I don't know how
Or
it
academically,
started.
do you need to go back to university and then?
Yeah, someday I want to go back, but yeah,
Right.
I'm not in a rush, so
Mm.
so yeah, I can wait.
So you took to the modelling immediately because obviously you were a performer before that.
Yeah, yeah, but
So you're used to giving as a natural state of being, right?
yeah, I'm used to
You're
being on,
performing and
Yeah.
in the attention
Yeah,
of
exactly.
people.
It was
So
I
what was
think
your? Yeah.
it's a good thing to have that experience. As
Yes,
coming
of
to
course,
this well,
of
yeah.
course. So what do you think were the qualities from dancing that you brought into modelling? What helped? What do you think?
I think it's like with dancing, I don't know, that when you're on the stage, you're just on and you're doing your best, and I think that
And you're
goes
competitive by nature?
a bit, yeah.
You want to win.
Yeah, I want to win, yeah.
So what is your definition of winning in fashion now?
It could be booking a great job or doing something really nice and
No,
something,
you don't have anything more specific than that. It's
more
not
specific.
a particular job with a particular photographer and a particular client. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for in your mind's eye, what is, when the phone rings tomorrow, the dream job that your booker will be saying you're doing, that you've nabbed.
I don't know, that would be like a great cover or
A
some
cover of
magazine.
which magazine?
I know it's really
You have to be
unrealistic,
specific.
but yeah, like a Vogue cover or something.
American Vogue.
No, it doesn't have to be American. That's like too big.
There's
I
no.
don't think-
What is this short?
Yeah.
Selling yourself short. Why not?
Yeah, why not? That would be cool.
But let's say, is there a Danish Vogue at the moment?
no,
There isn't.
there isn't a Vogue in Denmark. No, there's an Elle. That's
Is
cool
there?
as well. Yeah.
That's cool too. Okay.
It's being that
But you haven't been on the cover of Danish Elle yet.
No, I'm not doing that much in Denmark. I don't
Hmm.
know. I think I look too young still.
Really?
Yeah, they want.
But that's an
to look
asset.
more
That's
grown
great.
up, yeah.
That's great because you have the brain of a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
But you look younger. That's going to serve you very well.
Yeah, later it's gonna serve me well. Yeah.
That's so cool. You're looking a bit like Nicole Kidman sitting next to
Oh
me.
yeah, I hear
Do you get that a lot?
Yeah, it's like every job I hear. Oh, you look like Nicole Kidman.
That's
A
not
young
bad.
Nicole. No.
That's
yeah,
really good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Have you thought of acting at all?
No, it's not me.
It's not for you.
No, it's not for me.
Okay.
No.
It's good to know that. It's very good to know. So let's have a look at your book and let's see
Yes.
what this translates into and see if... Whoops, there we go.
Yes.
Okay. That's a nice headshot
Thank you.
that you can see there. Okay, yes, you come across as... This is Burberry. That's good.
Yeah, that was a really cool job.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Burberry's big brand.
I was really happy about it.
Did you shoot this in England?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Oh, yes, more.
Yeah, more.
Really more and really good.
Thank you.
Very impressed.
Thanks.
Max Mara.
Mara.
Another, we're just totting them up now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done some really good things.
You've
and I'm
been
really
doing
happy about
really
it.
well.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
Oh, yeah, I actually did. That one, yeah.
Vogue Italia.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did it
So I
already.
did something
She's
really
so
nice, yeah.
modest. She obviously wants the cover of American
Yeah,
Vogue,
of
but
course.
in the interim, we've got
But yeah, I'm really happy about that one.
a Vogue Italia
Yeah.
story with Miles.
Yeah.
You're
It's really
doing
good.
so well. So what do you put this success down to? How long have you been doing it? Okay, let's go back. Let's do this step by step and do
Yeah.
it properly. So, it's something you enjoyed.
Yes.
You did it locally in Denmark.
No, it was a really weird start for me because the first
So
year
cool.
I didn't really do anything.
Uh-huh.
And then like all of a sudden I got called by Louis Vuitton. And they wanted to do me exclusive for this show. And it was like my first job ever, my first show ever.
Okay.
So yeah, it was crazy.
So
start.
you had been at the agency for how long before the Louis Vuitton call
A
came?
year.
A year.
Yeah.
So had you been working locally in Denmark for that
No,
year?
not really.
Where did you go? Where were you working?
But I didn't work at all.
You didn't work at all?
No, I was only doing castings. Yeah.
Oh, I see. You
Yeah.
didn't get a job.
No,
You didn't book a job in a whole year.
Yeah.
Did you not feel slightly concerned by that?
Not really, because I didn't know how it was supposed to be. I was
Right, you had nothing
no,
to compare it to.
no. nothing at all.
So you thought, well, maybe
Maybe
models
this is just how it's supposed to
are never employed.
Yeah, maybe. No.
Okay,
but
so
yeah.
the Louis Vuitton call came
Yeah.
from the same agent. So it was from a local agent?
Yeah, from a Danish agent, yeah.
From your Danish agent?
Yeah.
And did you in your own mind understand the significance of that?
No.
You didn't even
No,
know?
not at all. I was like, why do I have to go all the way to Paris to do a casting? That's like stupid.
Wow.
But, yeah, because I didn't know it was that big. I knew that Louis Vuitton was big, but I was like, yeah.
Right, so you didn't quite understand.
No,
So
I didn't.
they flew you to Paris.
Yes.
Who did you see? Who cast Louis Vuitton? Who was the casting director? Do you remember?
That's Ashley. That was Ashley.
Ashley Brockham.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she wasn't there. There was only Nicolas was there and
Nicolas
Marie
Guesquière.
Amalie.
And Marie-Amalie
Yeah,
Sauvé.
yeah.
So Nicolas Guesquière,
Yeah.
who's the head designer.
Yes.
And great genius.
Yeah, he's so good. He's so sweet as well.
And
So
it's
nice.
it's rare that you get to work with a real designer of that caliber. He, you know, the word genius is bandied about a lot in fashion, but he could be one of the very few people who actually does have a vision that is his own and that was totally and wholly original when it came along.
Yeah.
Changing the way the silhouette of
Yeah.
women's wear looked is a big bloody deal.
Really.
So he really is a big
he
deal
is a big
in the
deal,
history
yeah,
of
yeah,
fashion.
Yeah.
Yes, in recent 20 years.
Yeah, he's so good.
And he was nice.
Yeah, he's
And he was
so sweet.
So what happened? So you got an exclusive to walk in that show.
Yes.
So you could only do that show.
Yeah.
And what was that like? Take me through all of the feelings that you had about that.
Yeah, I was really young and it was my first time traveling alone. So it was like, yeah, it was so weird. And I was...
Were you excited or were you nervous?
I was nervous.
You were nervous?
Yeah, because I didn't know what to do and I didn't know if I was walking the right way or if yeah, but they were all really nice there and was helping me and giving me some shoes I could practice in and stuff. Yeah, so it went really well.
It went well?
Yeah.
Do you remember the music? Do you remember the atmosphere?
Yeah.
Do you remember
Yeah,
everything?
I remember everything. It was my first show ever. It
Wow,
was,
that's such
yeah.
a great way to start.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
That's
It was such a
fantastic.
good experience.
So
yeah.
did you think, okay, so after a year of not doing anything, this is actually how it's supposed to be now? I mean, did you feel, this is it, I made it, I'm a model? At what point did you really feel like a model? Was it that moment?
Yeah, I think that moment I walked out in the catwalk and was like, yeah, this is really fun. I like it.
Yeah.
This is really
Right.
it's so cool, yeah.
That's good. So did it change everything for you?
I think it changed the way I saw modeling. Like, it was, yeah, it definitely did it, yeah.
And other people's perceptions of you? Did you become someone to book? Did you work? Did your editorial bookings and advertising bookings?
Yeah, I started to get bookings after that, yeah.
Straight after that?
Yeah, almost, yeah, yeah.
So you still hadn't moved from home?
No.
Okay. At what point did you do that?
No, I
assumed
still,
it did-
I still live in
still-
Denmark. Yeah, I think
Okay.
a lot of Danes are like that. They really want to stay home
Okay.
and stay in Denmark, yeah.
So that's that term tucked in Denmark. What is it again? There's a word for being for being all
Yeah.
tucked in and cozy.
Yeah, that's hygge.
Hygge.
Yeah.
It's a fucking philosophy of how to be happy in
Yeah.
Denmark. It's
yeah,
the
it really
hygge.
is. That's what
That's
it's
it.
all about, yeah.
To be cozy, secure.
Yeah.
Secure.
Secure, yeah. That's really good,
And
yeah.
so you get your hygge
hygge.
from your homeland.
Yeah, I do. That's
That's
really
so
important
great.
for me to have that.
Love that.
Yeah.
You're so lucky to be born where you were born.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm glad about Denmark, yeah.
Okay, so you have no plans to move?
No. I can be on stay some places for like a month or
Okay,
so.
so tell me what that schedule looks like. Do you go to Paris for a month or London for a month or New York? How does this work? How are you here? Tell me the story about
Yeah, usually I just travel from home and go out for direct bookings for jobs. But yeah, then I like to go. Usually it's in New York. I go for like a month and do castings and stuff. And that's nice too to get away from home sometimes for a longer period, yeah.
So what fashion show weeks have you done so far? Did you just do Paris, or did you do the others?
No,
following?
after that
Break.
that show for Louis Vuitton, I did, I think, like 4 or 5 seasons where it was also New York
Oh yeah.
and Milan and
Oh, you did them all.
almost all at every season, but I still had school, so it was like
Oh, okay.
one season it was New York and Paris, and one season New York and Milan, or so. Yeah.
Okay.
To change a bit.
So were there any other high points in terms of shows after the initial one?
I did a lot of good shows after that.
A
as
lot of
well.
good shows.
Yeah, like
Do you have any that are particularly memorable that you will look back on and think, oh shit, that was fucking amazing?
I would say the Marc Jacobs show, that was so cool and was like so scary because the shoes were like
Crazy.
so tall and crazy.
platform.
Yeah, but it was, yeah, I really liked the show. It was just
Do you like the Marc Jacobs show?
yeah,
That was memorable.
yeah, because of
What
the
season was that
clothes.
exactly? Was that this one? Give me perspective.
It's 2 years ago, February 2 years ago. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. It was really cool. Yeah.
Nice. So what about shoots now? Again, will someone have to direct book you from Denmark? If
Yeah,
I was
they-
shooting in Elle somewhere and I wanted to shoot you,
Y-
you'd
usually
be
it's-
flown in from Denmark
Yeah,
to wherever
usually,
it is.
yeah. But I also like then I pay for myself to get to do
Oh, you do?
to do editorials and stuff, and I'm fine about doing that sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, do you feel pressure at any point to actually move from home to go to either Paris or New York for an extended period of time, to be there to cash in, to make as much money, to to work as much as you possibly can? You don't
Yeah.
feel
no,
that,
I don't
you
feel
don't
that
feel
pressure.
that pressure.
And I think it's because at my mother agency, there's like almost no girls who do that, who stays for a longer period in another city. They are all of them are just traveling from home, and it's like I think it's
works.
a Danish thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it works better for us. Yeah, to do it that way.
So, tell us about your love life. Did you have boyfriends before, or girlfriends? I'm not making any assumptions today. Pre-modeling and post-modeling.
I haven't really had a real boyfriend. I've had dating
Okay.
some people, but yeah, it just never
You haven't
worked.
had your first love yet?
No, not really.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I know.
That's so wild.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, I don't
Is
know
it
why.
you or is it them? Or is it both? Or is it
I
just
think it's a bit of both.
Is it
and like,
is it just circumstantial? In other words, it's not necessarily down to personal choice that you're choosing not to be in a relationship?
right now, I'm choosing not to be in a one.
You're not?
Yeah, I think it's easier because when I'm traveling this much, it would be too hard to have someone that you have to.
And
Yeah,
it would.
to be
And I'm
around. And-
assuming that this person would be Danish in Denmark.
Yeah, yeah, he would. Yeah,
Who would?
yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, I couldn't leave Denmark.
But the fact is, you're always at home, so you could meet this guy in the supermarket any day.
Yeah, I know.
It's not
but
like
yeah.
you're traveling the world, and therefore it's not easy to meet people because you're always on the go. You have this stability that you go back to in Denmark, so you could meet someone anywhere at any time.
Yeah, I could. I know. Yeah, and I have.
That hasn't happened yet.
No.
Is it something that you're not going, oh my God, why don't
No, I'm
I
not
have
like
a boyfriend?
feeling that I have to like.
You don't
it's
have
just-
that.
Just something I need right now. It's like I'm
don't
fine
have
with
it.
waiting. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I would have thought you'd be approached to be dated all day long.
Yeah. No.
You're not constantly having to fend people off saying no, 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 no. Aren't men just shoving their telephone, I don't know if it works like that now, probably not, their telephone numbers
Yeah,
at you.
some are, but I'm just I don't.
You're resisting.
Yeah, sometimes.
Amazing.
Yeah, maybe a bit hard to be. Yeah, I don't know.
That's incredible. That's amazing. You're a one-off. So what makes you a great model? Why would I book you? What are you bringing to working with me that I will appreciate?
I think it's that I'm just being myself, and I'm really down to earth and like calm, and yeah, I think that's a good thing to have in
Yes,
being
absolutely.
a model. That you're like
You're
down
so
to-
flipping likable. How could you not?
Yeah.
How could anyone not want to photograph you?
Yeah, thank you.
You're so lucky.
Thank
No,
you.
honestly, it's bloody obvious. Some things are obvious, right?
Yeah.
You know,
So that's yeah.
something is it's simple, it's the way it is, and then that's a good thing. So I'm sure you appreciate that.
Yeah, I do.
And that's a great quality to have, to be just so open and nice and pretty, and the camera wants to take a nice picture of you, and it does, and it's easy. Because that's what I would suggest is why great models will always work. And it's the bottom line is that person in front of the camera, more than not, makes a good image.
Yeah.
Quickly, easily,
Easily, yeah.
and effortlessly.
Yeah. You're right, yeah.
And if you're the kind of person who likes to give of themselves, that's so nice too. Because I think that is actually what the job is. The job of modeling is a job of giving. I'm giving yourself. I'm giving of myself to the picture, to the client, to the magazine, to do a good job and to be here to help to bring exactly what they need. And that's it's really simple when you think about it. But so few people are given the opportunity to think about it, or are taught it, or come to realize it. I mean, it's the same with being a photographer. A long time it took me personally to understand what the job was.
Yeah.
I'm providing a service.
Yeah.
I'm at service to somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm doing a good job, and that's that.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right, yeah.
And nothing else really matters. And
No.
if you're the kind of person who, as I am particularly, I think, maybe you are too. I like to please people.
Yeah, me
I
too.
like to make people happy.
Yeah, and see that they are
And
happy
that
about the job that I'm doing.
Yes. And they do a good job, and
Then you're happy as well.
exactly. I
You
feel
go
that I
out
have
with
a
good
function.
feeling, yeah.
I've fulfilled my role in life.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the same feeling about it. Yeah,
Okay, great.
definitely.
So you're so well-rounded. You're so together. I'm so impressed. So what are you looking forward to now? What do you want? What do you want out of life now? Life and modeling.
Yeah, I want to keep doing this for a while and book some good jobs, and because it makes me happy doing this right now. And then someday I want to study and like have a normal Danish life with a normal family, kids and stuff. Like,
Wicked.
yeah, nothing special.
That's the nothing special. That is the dream. It's everything. Having a family,
Yeah, that's what
having
is
kids.
important.
It's the freaking meaning of life.
Yeah,
What else is there?
yeah, it's true.
And you've kept your friends,
Yeah.
and girls aren't jealous of you.
No, they're just happy about me doing this.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah, I'm
so
really
nice.
yeah,
Your
I'm
parents
really
did
lucky.
such a good job.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
sure they're lovely people too.
Yeah, they are. They're really nice.
Well done, Mum and Dad. What are their names? I want to give a shout out to them.
Want to have the Danish name? Helle
Helle
og Jan.
or Jan?
Jan.
Jan sounds like classic Danish names.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, both of them are classic Danish name. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I don't know what more to say. You
No,
just it's so simply marvelous.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you so much for coming and giving so much of yourself today,
Thank
as
you
you
for
always
having
do.
me. Thank you.
And I'm going to ask you some more questions now. But that was lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.